Hi guys, welcome back. We're dealing today with Scott Peck's fourth stage of spirituality as defined in his book, A Different Drum. And this fourth stage is called the Mystical-Communal. So you can see the similarities between these stages with Kubler-Ross's acceptance, James Fowler's universalizing, Scott Peck's Mystical-Communal. At this stage, people here realize there's truth to be found in all the previous stages. So what's really cool about this is when you begin to realize that there's truth to be found in all your previous stages, it gives you an appreciation for yourself. You respect yourself. You've had your journey. You're on your journey. You have been living your story, and it's okay. Sure, you made mistakes. Sure, you did this. Sure, you did that. Sure, there were dark valleys. Sure, there was treacherous water. Sure, there were dangerous animals. All that stuff. I know, but it's your story, and you lived it, and that there's value and truth in your story. There's people I say, I totally hate, I wasted 40 years of my life, I wish I never lived it, and they're kind of stuck in that anger, resentment stage. But eventually maybe you can get to the stage where you just come to this place of accepting your story, that it's your story, and that there's truth to be found in every stage of your journey. Not the whole truth, but every stage. That's what you believed at the time, with all of your integrity, with a clear conscience. That's what you believed, and that's fine. That's good. But you moved on, you've developed, and here you are now at the mystical union stage where you embrace it all. What's cool about that too is that it not only brings you acceptance of yourself, but acceptance of others in their different stages of the journey. You see, everyone is on a spectrum of growth. Everyone is in process. Nothing's permanent, as the Buddhists say. Not even people. They're in process. They're in progress. Everybody's evolving at their own rate, in their own way. And you see beauty and truth in that. And you just come to this place like James Fowler, where you just realize life is a paradox full of mystery. And it's a beautiful thing. And even though we appear different and seem to be different, it's all in our mind and in our thoughts and in our beliefs. Although we might seem divided, that's just in our thinking and in our belief system, and that at a deep and fundamental we're united. And at this level also, at this stage, you see the value in community and everyone's place in it. It's like Lisa and I, we visit churches. Yeah, we don't agree with everything everybody's saying, but we don't feel the pressure to either. And if we do feel the pressure, we just don't. We just see that people are where they're at. This community is where it's at. We're comfortable there. We don't feel threatened. We don't feel pressured, and we can just be who we are. And we see the value in that. We see the value of community and neighborhood, and we see the value in justice and equal rights for all and equality and inclusion and all that thing. We see the wisdom in all these things. We have empathy for others in their struggles. We may have difficulty finding a local Christian community, a local church that we feel comfortable in. I know I live in a fairly small town, and it's hard to find a community where, first of all, I'm not known or have a reputation, and secondly, where I feel comfortable with what I value about myself, and I don't feel pressured or burdened or guilt tripped or anything. So that's the real cool thing about these final stages. And I'm really trusting and believing that perhaps you're there or on the cusp of it, where you're at that point where you're just about, you give up on logic. You don't give up on logic, but you see its limits, and you just embrace the beauty and the mystery and the paradox of life, which includes belief. So you see, Scott Peck and James Fowler and Elizabeth Kubler-Ross couldn't be wrong. They have incredible insights. You're on your journey, I'm on mine. We are somewhere on the spectrum, and it's totally cool. It's totally okay. I'm okay, you're okay. It's totally healthy. And it's totally necessary, this journey that you're on. So don't be afraid, or if you are going to be afraid, have courage and push through, because you will get to this place of mystical, communal, universalizing acceptance. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next section where I'll be giving some advice about practical matters. Okay, see you there.